I be wondering sometimes, man. I just wonder, like, is this always going to be the case? Like, is this the fate that all of us are collectively dealt? Or are we just gonna have to sit here and suffer and watch this team for the rest of our lives? Is that what we're in store for? Is that what we've signed up for as a collective, just to sit here and suffer? I don't know. Justin was good with you. Buddha was good with you. El Phoenix was good with you. I don't know, y'all. I don't know where we're supposed to start. I'm lying. I got some points. I got some things I got to say, but it's just I don't know. S mode was good with you. Coming in here strong, blaming the players. Gosh dang it. Excuse me. White Falcon, excuse me. Was good with you. Gosh dang it. Ross is blaming the pick and roll. Gosh dang it. Justin, congratulations on being done with your semester. Gosh dang it. Congratulations. Enjoy your winter break and enjoy your Lakers. Gosh dang it. I sure wish I could do such a thing, but that's neither here nor there. Ralph, what's good with you? Gosh dang it. Trend, what's good with you? This is going to be a very, very lonely edition of the live stream because you're on here with late night Sever. Gosh dang it. You're here with late night Sever. This is a very late live stream. It is like almost 12:30 if you were on the East Coast. So there's only going to be a couple of us on here. So this is going to be a very intimate edition of the live stream. Gosh dang it. So if you're coming through live, I appreciate the shenanigans and say what's good to everyone who's going to be watching in the morning. Gosh dang it. But that's not here nor there. Science experiment was good with you. Gosh dang it. RJ is not shooting guard. I see we're getting into the shenanigans. Gosh dang it, Buddha. I'm borderline with you on that one, but that's neither here nor there. S mode says we have no point guard, no shooters at all. OB, what's good with you, line? I have to, Justin. I have to. Y'all have like the best record in the league. I have no choice. I just be hating. Kaz was good with you, gosh dang it. And Valid's here. Good to see some of the homies is here. Not that the rest of y'all are not the homies, but you know me and Invalid go back. Gosh dang it, that's not here nor there. Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be later as far as our next game goes, but that's neither here nor there. The homie Ralph says, can't wait. Couldn't wait for the stream. This is the best part of the night. I'm so close to being done. I love the Knicks, though. Oh, don't worry, because I can guarantee you I'm going to make this entertaining for you. It might not make much sense collectively, but I'm going to make it entertaining for you. What I need from y'all is I need 10 likes. There's like 17 of y'all. Again, this is late night Sever. The kids are asleep, so it's just us adults, gosh dang it. It's just us adults hanging out. So it's going to be a very intimate live stream. It's only a few of us on here, gosh dang it. So I need y'all to come through. Ugh. Take my shirt off. Make sure my titties ain't showing, gosh dang it. But that's neither here nor there. 2 more likes, gosh dang. Can I get 2 more likes? And if not, it's all good. I'll make it back in the morning, gosh dang it. But we got to get into this foolishness, man. We got to get into the foolishness. I'm going to go ahead and start. I appreciate them likes, gosh dang it. Okay. Let's go ahead and start. I'm going to ring the foolishness alarm, even though it's basically 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to get kicked out, but that's not here nor there. Fellas, we got to talk about the shenanigans, gosh dang it. I would like to start with, okay, it's only 4:30 over there. Bet. Then the foolishness alarm is warranted. Fellas, we got to talk about the shenanigans, gosh dang it. And I want to start with the title of the video, that vlog, that idea that we had, gosh dang it, towards the middle of this week of the idea of Elfrid Payton and Allonzo Trier playing together. We got to see what's good with that. We got to see that in action, and I don't know about y'all, but it looked pretty good to me. The tandem of Allonzo Trier and Elfrid Payton together looked great. Again, Allonzo Trier is probably not going to play any freaking D, but that's why you have Elfrid Payton out there to distribute the ball and just give Trier the ball and let him do whatever he wants, gosh dang it. I thought it was a wonderful tandem. As a matter of fact, that lineup we had out there looked pretty darn good. And that was a third unit, which I am not sure how Dennis Smith Jr. is our second option off the bench, but we're going to get to that in a quick second. Joe, what's good? Not Joe. Reggie, what's good with you? But did y'all not like the very short sample size of Elfrid Payton and of Elfrid Payton and Allonzo Trier? Let's name all the other bum squads who was out there for the third unit for some odd reason. Terrence was good with you. I'm going to say Ad because I don't know how to pronounce that. Ad was good with you. Let's look at the other individuals who are out there. You had Kevin Knox out there. You had Bobby Portis out there for quite some time. I'm trying to think, who was the other person who was out there? It was, I knew I was going to forget. I knew I should have wrote this down. Y'all help me out. Who else was out there? It was Peyton. It was Trier. It was Knox. It was Bobby Portis. Who else was out there? I can't remember who the other person is to save my life, but it really doesn't matter to keep it that way. Let's just go ahead and say it was Mitchell Robinson, right? That third unit that they had out there was Dotson. Thank you. It was Damian Dotson, which I guess Dotson was the 3. I'm not really sure how that worked. Dotson offensively had one of the worst nights I've ever seen in my life. But again, he plays defense, so that makes up for him bricking shot after shot because nobody was hitting their shots. But fellas, I absolutely loved that third unit. I have no issue with that third unit, and I'm trying to understand why when we were starting to come back, when the game wasn't too far out of reach, I mean, we were only down 15 at that point, why Mike Miller would have that entire lineup sit down to put the trash squad of a starting lineup back in. And again, no offense to a Marcus Morris, because I ain't going to say this to his face, and neither would any of y'all guys, dang it, but you know, could have did without the jab step in the night. I'm going to keep it tally with you. And I don't understand how people are still defending Julius Randle at this point where you can literally sit there and predict what's going to happen. He's going to spin, he's going to dribble it off of his foot, and it's going to be a turnover. I am not impressed with, and I know I'm reading a stat line, but I am not impressed with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. That is not impressive to me. When that man came over to us saying he was going to be a freaking all-star, you know what an all-star does? What Damian Lillard did tonight, pulling up from half court, dropping 31 on a blowout, wiping his hands of the situation like Birdman, just rubbing his hands and having a seat on the bench and taking a quick nap for the entire fourth quarter. That's what a superstar does. That's what an all-star does. So I don't want to hear any more of, ooh, Julius Randle, dude. I don't want to hear any more of that. He's a bum. And I'll say that to his face. Now, I won't talk trash to Marcus Morris. You ain't going to catch me on the streets talking trash to any of the Morrises, which I am still mildly convinced that they are the exact same person. Again, you won't catch me talking that kind of trash over them. But in regards to Julius, he's a friggin' bum. And I just don't understand why we're just sitting here trying to defend the bummery. I think it's disgusting. It's detestable, to be quite honest with you. And we are at that point. James was good with you. Pockets was good with you. DJ was good with you. We are at that point where I don't see the purpose of having the vets out there. And I know that's going to sound like I'm throwing in the towel. And I just might be at this point. I don't even know. Ty, what's good with you? I'm surprised you're awake. You are a child. Go to sleep. But that's neither here nor there. I don't see the point of having the veterans out there. I am 100% on board for just throwing them kids out there. Kevin Knox might be hoisting, but you know what? And Michael B's like that. He's a child. Let him go out there and do some shenanigans. Have him be a part of the second lineup or something like that. The only younger individual who I do not understand why he is getting the minutes he's getting is Dennis Smith. And you know I love Dennis Smith Jr. I have sworn against slander on his good name ever since that man had Carter 2 Lil Wayne playing through Madison Square Garden. I promised him I wasn't going to do it. I promised that man I wasn't going to do it. But Jesus! We gotta send a freaking exorcism dude in there to save this man. What has possessed Dennis Smith Jr.? Why is he still taking threes? And now he's at the point where he drives to the basket. He done forgot how to make layups now? How much worse is it gonna get? And see, me as an individual on the couch of couches, I'm just a normal bum. I'm just your average bum. I ain't 6 foot nothing. I'm just a normal bum sitting here watching these professional bums out here getting paid millions to brick shots. I was sitting there on the couch of couches, gosh dang it, with the long socks, of course. That's the only way to watch the Knicks, gosh dang it. I'm sitting there baffled at the fact that you can watch Dennis Smith Jr. go out there and stack enough bricks to make me think this is Gucci Mane in the mid-2000s, gosh dang it. And yet for somehow in the second half of the game, this man is rewarded with basically the entire third quarter. Now, again, I'm just a dude with a camera, okay? I am nobody. But you have been practicing with Dennis Smith Jr. for about 2 days now. They've been together 2 days, bonding, doing whatever the job it is the Knicks do. You're telling me after 2 days of practice, y'all, and y'all saw me in the comments, during the interview with Mike Miller in shoot around this morning, I saw Dennis Smith Jr. throwing up bricks. If in the background of a video you ain't hitting a freaking shot, and in the game you're not hitting a freaking shot, why is he being rewarded with minutes? When you got Elfrid Payton literally collecting dust, and I'm not going to get on my he's better than Frankie back. I'll save that for another live stream. It is not worth it. But I just don't understand why you have Elfrid Payton out there for 10 minutes. Why has my live stream currently been longer than all the minutes Elfrid Payton got tonight? Are we not all in agreement that he's on the low, that guy? If you don't want to jump out the window and say the guy, then that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. It's just going to be me. That's perfectly fine. Be the only one that believes in that man. And my competes like that. I'm used to the abuse, gosh dang it. Why are you giving that man 10 minutes? 10? He's on a minute restriction. He's on a minute restriction. Okay, sure. But 10 minutes is all he gets? And then towards the end of the game, did you see the friggin' carousel of guards that Mike Miller was putting out there? I wanted to title this video, New Coach, Same Knicks, but we got to get back to Trier. And to trust me, I'm going to get there. I apologize for everyone I am ignoring in the chat. I apologize, but I got to get this off my chest. Gosh dang it. But towards the end of the game, I swear this man took off his mask and it was Fizdale. I was for certain it was Fizdale. It had to have been. Mike Miller has to be Fizdale in a Dick Cheney mask. That's the only reason for what I saw in the fourth quarter. What did you see in the fourth quarter, Sever, you may ask? I'm about to tell you, gosh dang it. This man puts Dennis Smith Jr. in for Elfrid Payton. After Elfrid Payton gets about 3 minutes, he puts Dennis Smith Jr. back into the game to play for 3 possessions, remembers, oh yeah, you're trash, puts him back on the bench, and has Trier run point. What? Couldn't make it up if I tried. I literally couldn't make things up like this if I tried. I'm nowhere near that creative. Debatably. It's not possible. Now, I am all here for Allonzo Trier getting the minutes. That's the title of this video. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But at the point, what are they doing? How are we more hopeless with stand-in Fizz? I'm telling you, I am. And just to reel it on in, just to reel it all in, gosh dang it. We are talking about simple coaching decisions. Now, I'm not screaming fire Mike Miller. It's too soon for that. This man has said on multiple occasions that he's trying to ease us into whatever it is they're doing. But when we're talking simple, and again, we're not talking about schemes. We're not going to address the fact that they're back to switching on defense. We're not going to address any of that whatsoever. We're not going to talk about how Julius Randle, no handles Randle, is still allowed to bring the ball down the court. We're not going to talk about that. I'm talking about simple substitution patterns. We're not even breaking the game down. We haven't even gotten to the Trier part yet. We haven't even gotten to Kevin Knox. We haven't gotten to the small positives. We're still talking about substitution patterns. Again, I am not saying fire Mike Miller. He just got here. I'm not doing that. I don't want y'all to interpret that as that's what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, like we talked about when David Fizdale was fired, like we talked about when there were rumors of who they were going to get to replace that man, and like we've been talking about for basically the last month leading up to David Fizdale being fired, is don't get that G League coach, dude. I know it's cute he won a championship, but go get a real coach. Now, again, I am not saying he needs to be fired. It is too soon for that. But I just want to make sure everyone who's going to try to jump on it's the players, not the coach bandwagon thing again, just remember that when I say things like they made the first step, but they got more things to go, it's a little bit deeper than quote-unquote management. We still got to go get a real coach. We ain't done yet. It's great that Fizz is gone. But we still got some stuff to do. We ain't done yet, and I hope the Knicks don't think they're done. Because, fellas, we're on a 10-game losing streak, and I hope they don't think that just firing Fizz was the end. You still got to keep – you're not done yet. You're not done yet, gosh dang it. But good first step, and I will not bash them for firing Fizz. You just need to continue to do this process, gosh dang. We're like at square 1.5. You fired Fizz. Now go get a real coach. Because you failed to do that, apparently. But again, I'm going to give this man a chance. Gosh dang it, I'm going to give him a chance. We might as well. But while we're giving this man a chance, Snapple, what's good with you? 4, what's good with you? T-Real, what's good with you? I'm going to get to y'all's comments in a second. I just have to get all this out the way. I wanna just for a brief moment, just bring up the fact that I am concerned about Kevin Knox. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way, but I am really, 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 really concerned for Kevin Knox. I hope he's okay. I don't know what's going on, but I am concerned for that man. Side note, didn't know this. The assistant coach they fired in the David Fizdale ousting, if you want to call it that, was the dude who was working with Dennis Smith Jr. over the summer on his shot. So just to reel that in, the person responsible for Dennis Smith Jr.'s current jump shot was fired. So I just want to do another round of applause to the New York Knicks for getting trash out of here, because my God, if you're responsible, you don't deserve to be employed. I'm going to hit the easy button just for that.
That was easy.
But that's neither here nor there. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's concerned. David, what's good with you? To that point, I will say that, yes, this was probably the worst shooting performance I've ever seen from them. Coaching ain't got nothing to do with that. Definitely players need to step it up, but we're going to have nights like this. Again, I am speaking to very simple things. very, very, very simple things that can be solved. When you have people on the bench who have no problem scoring, and our issue tonight is scoring. I didn't really feel like it was defense that much. I mean, Damian Lillard's going to do his thing. Melo didn't get hot until like the fourth quarter. So it's like, it Michael B's like that. It's going to happen, sure. But when you've got people on the bench who are walking buckets and you're just not putting them in the game for whatever reason, and then when you put them in the game, you put them in situations that they cannot possibly survive. Like it goes to show how good Allonzo Trier is that he was able to collect as many points as he was able to do with him running point. That's why I wasn't shocked that Iggy got one shot tonight. I mean, he played basically the whole fourth quarter, but he put up one shot. Again, when you have Allonzo Trier out there playing point, what did you think was going to happen? So again, I'm not trying to crap on another coach because we just got him. I'm merely saying for this whole argument of it's the players. Again, when I can sit here and point out very simple things to solve these issues that can be addressed through coaching, I'm not gonna crap on the players like that. I can't do it unless it is a specific person who is just playing god awful, like a Julius Randle or something like that. But I have faith in the players. I like the players that we have, and even though I'm a little bit more here for the kids getting the minutes over the veterans at this point, especially if, again, if the Knicks are going to like tippy toe as far as like fixing this team, then we're not going to win anyway. Like if the extent of what they're doing stops at fire David Fizdale, then I don't see the point in starting Taj Gibson. You might as well just let Mitchell Robinson go out there, get his 6 fouls, whatever. You might as well. And again, I'm gonna mention this yet again because it is the title of the video. Might as well just let an Allonzo Trier start. Go ahead, move RJ over to the 3 if that's what you want to do. I don't see a reason for Frank Ntilikina to be starting personally. I say go with Alfred Payton, but Michael B's like that. But I just say let the kids go out there. And if someone's gonna get a DMP, it should be someone like a Bobby Portis. It should be someone like a Julius Randle. It should be someone like a Marcus Morris. Because when we're in the position where we're in right now, where we're looking at a 10-game losing streak, and I am just at the point where I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel, you might as well just let them kids go out there and coach them the way that you're coaching these veterans. Like, it's great that, I don't know, Bobby Portis understands this inverted triangle that Mike Miller is running. But how about getting Kevin Knox to understand? Doesn't that seem a little bit more important than your players that are on like 1-year deal? Again, that goes back to coaching, but Michael B is like that. I'm just really here for Trier getting as much minutes as possible, just not at point. That's just silliness. That is absolute silliness, but that's not here nor there. The homie Jurakovic, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna say Abe. What's up, Abe? That's not your name, but I'm gonna say Abe. It isn't only the coaching. They were missing wide open shots. I agree. They definitely had a very bad night. I'm not gonna say they're trash, but they had a bad night, and I agree 1000% as far as missing open shots. But I am not going to say that our players are trash because I believe in them, and I know on any other team these people would be shining. And again, someone like a Damian Dotson is having like a bad night out of nowhere. Like, he's normally shooting the lights out. Marcus Morris, though, I don't think he should be getting this many minutes at this point. Is he still like the number 1 3-point shooter or some crap like that? Like, you feel me? I'm not gonna call them trash. No. The homie, y'all kill me with the names. I'm gonna say Hezzy. I don't think that's your name, but Hezzy. Says, I see your title and how ISOZO needs to get minutes because he can get buckets. I click like. I appreciate it. Gosh dang it. The homie Obi says, I like Kevin. Sorry. I feel Kevin Knox is not being used correctly. I feel the same way, but that's not even there. The homie Invalid says, would you trade Julius Randle for Kevin Love? Nah, nah, because Kevin Love is on a max. If we're gonna get a max player, it needs to be someone a little bit younger and less injury prone than Kevin Love. I feel like getting Kevin Love is I don't think that's really helping anything. Not with as many kids as we have. Again, I don't know how y'all can and I know I'm super late onto the party, but I don't know how y'all can look at Mitchell Robinson and Trier and RJ Barrett and Peyton and Frank and all of them and say, let's go get a star. I feel like they're right there. They're just not getting the chance they need. That's just me personally, especially Trier. Oh, I feel like Trier's gonna leave us and just be a star somewhere. And we're gonna be really upset with ourselves, but that's not even there. The homie Arthur says, what's good? We are going to make a lot of trades, Penguin Gang. I I mean, I'm not gonna argue that. Feels like it could be coming along. Honestly, the only person I would say that like star worthy that I would be here for like a trade because they're just miserable in their environment. And shout out to Matt and a bunch of other people who have mentioned this, but D'Angelo Russell, just because he's used to this type of an environment. So I would be down for that. And I don't really feel like he would be taking shots away from anyone like that. It would suck for Trier, but I mean, I guess he could come off the bench. But outside of that, I can't think of a single star who I would want to come to us that's actually gonna help. I can't think of one, but that's just me personally. The homie Reggie says, why would anyone trade for uh why would anybody trade Love for Randall? Cavs are in a really desperate place right now. Who knows what they're willing to do, but that's not into there. The homie Sal says, no way they would accept Randall for Love. Cavs are stupid. Who knows? The homie S Mode says, exactly that. The only thing I see about Trier is he is a ball hog. I don't see that as a negative, especially because we suck anyway. If you let Trier start at the 2 and just let him just have a ball. Again, we already suck. And when I look at other guards at that general position, I see them letting it fly. I mean, look at Harden. And I'm not saying that right now Allonzo Trier is James Harden. But we don't know. We're not letting him play. We don't know what he is. We have no idea who we have on our bench. Again, look at what he just did in bum time, garbage minutes. With him at the freaking point, he's getting buckets. Who knows what Trier is? I don't see the harm in just letting him go out there and do his thing. And again, especially when I propose this general lineup that we've been talking about. Let's say screw the vets for a quick second. You throw out there a Frank or Peyton, doesn't really matter, honestly, doesn't really matter. I say Peyton, but it doesn't matter. Frank or Peyton, right? You got Allonzo Trier, take your pick. RJ Barrett, Kevin Knox, whoever, right? Iggy, whoever, right? You got the 4. You can play, I guess, Bobby, maybe. You got Bobby, maybe throw in Randall, or who knows? Maybe that's where you put a Kevin Knox. Maybe move him over to the 4. He's tall enough. Who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows? Who cares, right? Then you got your center, Mitchell Robinson. I don't see what's wrong with that starting lineup. And Trier going out there and shooting the lights out, that sounds pretty good to me. He misses, Kevin Knox or Mitchell Robinson will get it. He's going to be set up constantly over and over again from RJ and Elfrid Payton and our Frankie. I don't see what's wrong with that. And again, we haven't given him a chance. So we don't know what he can do. The only thing that we know is he's probably not going to play defense. But when you look at the other stars who we are assuming that with a chance, Allonzo Trier could mess around and be, they don't play D either. I know that sounds like a cop-out, but I don't feel like we're giving him a chance. And we've given just about everyone a chance. Some people who don't deserve chances have been getting chances. Remember, Kevin Knox started 2 games last week. Folks who don't deserve chances are getting chances. I would like to see. Quite personally, I would like to see. Homie Jude is here, said, I watched the game live and the Knicks got to play Iggy. Again, another example of someone who is not getting a chance. We don't know what Iggy is. That could be Gordon Hayward, and we don't even know it because he's not playing. What's the harm in that? Okay, Marcus Morris doesn't play one game. We're going to lose anyway. Who cares? That's just my thinking. We got to get Brandon Ingram. Again, I like the players we have. I'm not really here for the whole go grab someone. I'm not really here for that. I'm not. Again, the only exception would be D'Angelo Russell, and again, that's because at the point guard position, I mean, it's not like we have like a legend or something like that. I really like Elfrid Payton, but I mean, it's not like Smith Jr. is jumping out the gym or anything like that. Like if it's like a superstar guard or something like that, then I'm not gonna say no to that. But it's got to be like a superstar. It can't be like somebody good. Like good is not good enough. We have a good point guard in Dennis Smith Jr. and we saw how that worked. But that's not here there. The homie Johnson said Peyton should be playing 30 minutes. I think he's on a minutes restriction, but he definitely should be playing longer than 10 minutes. I think we can all agree on that. Homie Jude agrees that Elfrid Payton is that guy. Yeah, I really like Payton. Shark, hey, real Shark, what's good with you, bro? Says, okay, so who would you keep out of our young core to form a big 3? To form a big 3? See, I don't know if we even need a big 3, but I guess if I had to like name who would be the big 3 out of the core, and I'm assuming that's what you're asking. Obviously, Trier. I've got a lot of confidence in Trier's offensive ability. So you got Trier, RJ Mitchell. That's what I think. You let Elfrid Payton be kind of that Rondo who kind of holds everything together and let the other pieces fall where they may. I think those 3 right there, I hate to say stuff like this because they're kids and they're not getting a chance, so it makes me sound insane, but you got to build a team around that. I mean, we have been gifted players like that, and we're having them come off the bench. And I've been saying this for quite some time. I don't understand how Mitchell Robinson comes off the bench. I know he fouls quite a bit, but yo, that's Mitchell Robinson. Like, you know what I mean? Again, that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. The homie S Mode says that's crazy how these people should not be missing open shots, especially if you are a shooter. Yeah, they all had a really bad night shooting wise, but that's not even there. Homie David says salary has to be put on the floor. Can we really sit 30 million or more? Joakim Noah wasn't even with our team for like a year and a half. We've done it before, and especially if they're playing like not if they're playing like trash. I'm not attacking them, but especially if we're not winning anyway, and we're talking about people on like 1-year deals. Yeah, and the only person I would say who's making a lot of money out of the people that we signed is Julius Randle, and Julius Randle's trash. So that's my logic there. The homie Elijah says, "What's so great about Love?" I have no idea. Love in general is dope, but I have no idea what is so great about Kevin Love. The homie Obi says, Sever, I will go with the choice of D'Angelo Russell. I've got no issue with that. Elijah says Zoe is a six man, much like Lou Williams. Well, we don't know. We haven't given him a chance. You know, gotta give him a chance. The homie DJ says lineup change is needed, no spacing whatsoever. If they go with Peyton, Trier, RJ, Morse at the four, where he's most effective, and Mitch at center, Randall off the bench at least. I'm here for that. The homie Real Shark says the problem with Trier, they say, is he doesn't play defense. Do you agree with that analogy? I mean, yeah, he doesn't really play much defense, but again, with the type of lineup that you would have out there, I feel like that would be hidden by an Alfred Payton, and especially if you have RJ at the three instead of a Kevin Knox, I feel like that kind of stuff would be hidden. You got Mitchell Robinson if they get past all of that, and again, I compare him to James Harden. I know it's not fair because we haven't seen it, but again, with that exact same mentality, we haven't seen what he can do. So if we've got a James Harden on the bench and you're just not giving him a chance, doesn't matter if he's not playing D. Like if he turns out to be just a superstar, doesn't matter if he's not playing D. Realistically. Like, I mean, that's not the prettiest thing to say. That's not something you want to like say too loud and admit, but let's keep it a bean. If we had James Harden, I don't think we'd care if he played defense or not. When Melo was in his prime, since we just finished playing him, gosh dang it, when Melo was like at that GOAT tier and had a borderline MVP season, I don't think any of us cared that he wasn't playing defense. That's personally how I feel about Trier. And I don't think we have much to lose because again, we're on a 10-game losing streak and the Knicks don't seem to be in a hurry to get a real replacement coach. So with all that being said, give him a chance. You gave everyone else a chance. Give Trier a chance. Same thing with Iggy. No, that's it. I did answer it. Sorry, y'all. The homie Elijah says Zoe not playing D. That's a dream. That ain't his game. I agree. He doesn't play D, but kind of whatever that whole thing does not. But I'm late to your comments, so I can't really come at you like that. Invalid. It's all good, gosh dang it. The homie Noah says, are you a Yankees fan? I don't really watch baseball like that, but I do claim the Yankees, so there isn't that. The homie Reggie says, we don't need a big three. We need a normal five. I like that. That deserves an easy. Where's my easy button? Here we go.
That was easy.
That's kind of a bar. Homie Izzy's here. What's good with you? Real Shark says, so what's happening with Frank? I mean, Frank's doing his job. He's not really hitting shots, but we don't expect that from him. He's playing pretty good D. He had a couple moments where he kind of clamped up Damian Lillard for a quick moment, but then they started switching on defense for some, which again is a coaching thing. But I mean, I don't think Frank's playing bad. He's doing his job. I don't think he's a starting point guard, but he's doing his job. So I don't have anything negative to say about him, but I don't think it's any secret that I think Elfrid Payton's better. The homie Jude says Julius was looking lazy on defense. I am in shock because I must have been asleep. When was he on defense? When was Julius Randle attempting to play any defense whatsoever? I must have missed that part, but that's not even there. The homie, and just to keep the same energy, if Julius Randle was out here doing what he said he was going to do and be a star, I wouldn't care that he didn't play defense. But if you can't do one aspect of your job, then the other part just makes it look even more terrible. Again, just like with Melo, I didn't care that he didn't play defense, but then he started being a bum, and it's like, well, Jesus, what do you do, bro? So Michael B is like that. The homie Ab says missing wide open shots is indefensible, but the coach needs to fix that problem, and I don't have confidence in Mike Miller to fix that. I don't want to go too hard at Mike Miller because it's only game 2, but I agree. And we went on for several minutes about some of the things that I can't believe Miller is letting go here, but it's game 2 with him, so maybe stuff will get better. It won't, but maybe stuff will get better. Homie Jude says, one time Whiteside left Morris in the corner and waved him off. Oh, in front of me? Were you at the game, Jude? Mm. Dark Matter was popping with you. My favorite of the Hotep community. Gosh dang it. Homie Real Shark says, last question for me. Does Mills and Perry last the rest of the season or not? I don't see why not. If you're going to do something to get rid of them, then I say do it in the off season, just because a lot of the issues we have has nothing to do with management. It's more of a coaching thing. So I mean, if they need to be gone, then it should be happening over the summer, not mid-season. I don't feel like something like that is a mid-season type thing, because if we switch ownership during the season, that's pretty much giving up on any form of continuity that we were looking to have. But that's just me personally. I'm not really as mad at Fizdale and Scott Perry as y'all are, but yeah, that's just me. Scott Perry got a no. Steve Mills got a really firm handshake. Have y'all shaken that man? He got a real firm handshake, and I'm gonna keep it a thousand with you. If he backhanded me, I might fly. Like I'm like a buck 20 soaking wet. I feel like I would fly, but that's neither here nor there. That is so off topic. I apologize, but that's sever the ball. That's what you come here for. Gosh dang it. The homie James says, "What will our record end up being?" Hopefully we get to 5 wins. It ain't looking so good, but maybe we'll get to 5 wins, maybe. I don't know. The homie David says, do you feel the Knicks front office is a big influence on who is playing in the 8-man rotation? I don't believe so. I don't believe so at all. You notice how Mike Miller has expanded it to now everybody plays at some point. I mean, it's kind of a shame Iggy didn't get to come in until like it was blowout city, but Trier came in at like wasn't for very long, but he was in like the fourth quarter, so that was cool. No, not the fourth, the second quarter. That was cool. So the little 8-man rotation has been cracked. Gosh dang it! But that's not here nor there. Real Shark, I see you later. Gosh dang it. The homie Dark Matter says the team is tanking. Firing Fizz was a smokescreen to act like they wanted to win this season. I really hope they're not tanking. I know you've been saying that for like a year and a half now, but I hope they're not continuing to tank. I don't see the benefit in it, especially with the lottery rules having changed. But that's always possible at this point. Who knows what the Knicks are doing? Homie Elijah says Knicks should have gotten a veteran point guard like Livingston, maybe. I don't know how I feel about that, because we had Jarrett Jack, and I think we all agreed that was a terrible decision. I really like Elfrid Payton, and yeah, he can't shoot to save his life, but in a coherent system, he shouldn't be shooting. I mean, you saw there's like a clear play for him to get the ball and shoot. I don't feel like that should be I don't feel like him shooting is a play. That's just me personally. Attack the basket, do what you do. But again, I'm not the coach. I can only scream from the couches of couches. The homie Izzy says, you could throw that bonus incentive out there of his contract, because in his contract it says if Julius Randle won Defensive Player of the Year, he would get a bonus. Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing? Because he's nowhere near that, but that's not even there. Dude, that's crazy. You drove all the way from Canada? Wow. Well, Oregon's like here and Canada's like there. So is that well still. That's quite the drive. That's crazy, dude. Did you get to touch Melo? I know that sounds very aggressive, but did you get to touch that man? Gosh dang it. Let me know. Let me know. The homie Reggie says, I want to see trades. If there's not going to be trades, I don't see a reason they should continue. That was a very grim message, bro. You good? Continue to play, continue to live? What? Jesus, that got kind of depressing. The homie Simply Awesome TV's here. What's good with you, bro? Hey, David. Appreciate it, gosh dang it. Again, paying my gas. I appreciate it. That's cool that they let y'all do little emojis. That's dope. I feel like that microphone is better than this one, and I don't know how I feel about that, but that's neither here nor there. The homie Ab says that their prediction is 12-70. Jesus. The homie Destroyers here from Peru. Hey, what's good with you, bro? The homie Ducky is asking if I am a Knicks fan. Unfortunately. The homie Swag, what's good with you, bro? Welcome to the live stream. Up kind of late, but what's good with you, gosh dang it. The homie Harry says, as long as CA sports teams lose, I win. Is that Canada? Canada? Caucasian Association? What does CA stand for? I feel like I'm definitely missing something here, gosh dang it. The homie Ducky says Nick should chase Iggy. Like as far as like letting him play? Because I think he should play. I'm not sure if that's what you meant by that, but that's neither here nor there. Nick question, what are you severing? Oh, what bond are you severing? My bad. I am so tired. Y'all, it's like 1:00 in the morning. I can't even see straight. What bond are you severing? That is a reference to an old mantra that I used to have, that if you have a relationship of any kind, be it friendship, whatever, and it's not bringing you any form of positivity, you should cut them off immediately and sever the bond. So that is as where that comes from. Not a very positive thing, but that's why I don't answer that question on camera very often, because I'm gonna lose a bag over that someday, gosh dang, but that's neither here nor there. Esco, I agree. And I've been waiting on you to get on here, gosh dang. I knew it wasn't appropriate for me to leave. I knew it wasn't appropriate for me to leave until you came on here, gosh dang it. But then Michael B's like that. The homie Alfredo is clarifying that it is California. Did we play a California team, or are you just speaking in general? Homie Reggie says, I mean, Mills and Perry, there's have a plan of some kind, anything. I don't know if they have a plan. I'm just trying to be positive and we keep it at that. Would you? That's not even there. Ab, you go sleep. Good luck with school. Do what you do, and I'll see you tomorrow in the live stream again at 1:00 in the friggin' morning. The homie Alfred says that Dennis Smith Jr. needs to go. I cannot slander that man. I can't do it. I can't do it because of the promise I made to him, but I'm not going to stop you from slandering him. So that's a tag team assault that we have, gosh dang it, but that's neither here nor there. Do I like the Lakers? No. Dark Matter, I appreciate it, gosh dang. I try not to answer that, but you know. Ty, good night to you. Go get some sleep. You're like 12. You need to sleep, gosh dang it. I don't get why I woke up at 5 a.m. to see this. Hey, you're not alone. I'm questioning why it's almost 2:00 in the morning and I'm talking about these bums, but that's neither here nor there. Ducky, that is a light. It's 1 in the morning. It's just a light. Oh, you're 14 now. Hey, congrats on being 14. You and Trippy Red hanging out. Big 14. Hey, that's not here nor there. Let's go with the all caps. I appreciate it, man. You know I need that all caps energy in my life, gosh dang it. Big Cash says, why do Knicks fans hate Lakers? Big market teams need to stick together? Absolutely not. I hate the Lakers with all my heart, mind, and soul. I'm sorry, but I think it's great what you're doing. Shout out to y'all for getting every superstar in the league, you bums. But, shout out to y'all. Do you like the 76ers? No, but I like Trey Burke and I like Allen Iverson. So there is that. There is that. Do you think a Trier-Barrett backcourt would click? Not Trier at point, but maybe if like RJ's at the 3, then that could work. But that's not here or there. Like, comment, subscribe, H3T. You see another Triple OG putting as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. Gosh dang it. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Y'all go get some sleep because I plan on sleeping for the next 12 or so hours, gosh dang it, so I can be up bright and nightly bright and nightly. I know y'all saw that, gosh dang it. Bright and nightly for our next beating that we will receive, gosh dang it, probably from the Golden State Warriors. But it'll be a good time to get a close look at D'Angelo Russell, and fingers crossed we end up with him at some point. Dark Matter, I feel the exact same way. David, I'll see you later. Destroyer, no, I do not speak Spanish, but I can say "si en la cocina." I don't know what that means, but "si en la cocina." Alfredo, I am expecting a loss. I'm like, to keep it value with you. The Knicks are not giving me any reason to be positive, so I am expecting a loss. Gosh dang it. Reggie, I'll see you later. Gosh dang it. Dark Matter, I'll see you later. Gosh dang it. And you're dropping facts. I'm just exhausted, and I've been on here an hour, and I need to go to sleep. But that's not here nor there. I'm gonna have the Raw Train open. I don't know if anybody's going to participate. Gosh dang it! But Raw Train is going to be open. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Be safe in your Wednesday activities. Gosh dang it! And I'm gonna go sleep off this loss. Jesus, that is a 10-game losing streak. 10-game losing streak, but that's not even there. James, I appreciate the Penguins. Reggie, I appreciate the Penguins. Ducky, I'll see you later. Gosh dang it. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Sean, I'll see you later, bro. You said that, not me. Hey. Agaga. 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 Agaga.